All right, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. This is my post-market wrap-up, and it's going to be a big one, an important one. Let me explain to you why. Tomorrow may be one of the most important Fed announcements in a very long time. I'm going to cover why, what we can expect happen, and what this can do to the market. It's a big, big day. Big. A lot weighing on this. So bear with me here. So let's start off with the markets. What happened today? After round after round after round of abysmal economic news, the market didn't do too much. We had a NASDAQ that finished slightly higher, an S&P 500 with a fractional loss, Dow Jones Industrial Average also with a fractional loss. The 10-year yield, 1.61. The dollar, flat. Precious metals, silver fell under a little pressure, gold, flat. Crude oil, lower. Cryptocurrencies, flat to slightly lower. Okay, Bitcoin still around 56,000. All this is well and good. That's the way the day ended. But tomorrow I expect things to move around, especially again after the economic news we got today and the anticipation here of what the Fed is going to do and say. So let's cover some of that. The Federal Reserve is going to keep monetary policy unchanged. Okay, we're not going to get an announcement of yield curve control. We're not going to get an announcement of a new Operation Twist, which is rigging the debt market by selling short-term bonds, buying long-term bonds. It's not going to happen. I believe, and I've called the Fed more accurately, I can't talk, but I can predict the Fed more accurately than I think anyone else. Okay. So that's how it's going to play out. No major monetary policy change, but that's not the key here. The key is the market wants to again be reassured that the Fed's going to backstop everything, that the Fed will buy it all, the Fed will continue to buy it all. The market also wants to hear, and they're going to have to delicately put this, that yield curve control will be used if needed. Again, if Fed Chair Powell tomorrow says the right things for this market, like I just said, reassuring the market that the Fed will continue to buy everything, that the Fed will continue to keep inflation in check, that the Fed will backstop this market, stocks could rally tomorrow. They could rally significantly. Now understand, whatever's going to come out of the mouth of Fed Chairperson Powell tomorrow, it's already scripted. It's not off the cuff. None of it is. Even the questions that are submitted for the most part, are submitted in advance. Watch the way he answers questions. He looks down. He reflects. It's all a game. It's all a show. It's all a charade. And the Fed is running it all. All right. So what I want to do here is I want to cover some of the things that happened today and then put my perspective on it and then see how the Fed is going to play off of it. So we understand right off the bat that we got this, an absolutely abysmal number today with regard to retail sales. It's astonishing how bad this retail sales number came in. And it was, of course, blamed on the weather. You see, people shop with these things these days or off of their computers, but it was the weather. It was the weather, Of course, you have to be misled. You can't be told the truth that our economy is in collapse. You can't know that. You have to think it's really good. And that's why we're getting all these stimulus out of our government, which isn't our government, and the Fed is buying it all. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. I also told you this morning, U.S. import prices skyrocketing here. You can only imagine what this is going to going to mean for you in a very short period of time when you start seeing your purchasing power of the dollar dissolve and inflation kicking up, but you're not supposed to know that either. So again, it's all over. It's everywhere. Just look for it. Retail sales plunge. I mean, it's everywhere. I already covered that, so we're not going to go over that again here. Now, I explained to all of you. I've tweeted about this. I've spoken about it on this blog. And I'm sure you will recall what I'm about to tell you. I explained to you that there are going to be calls for the Federal Reserve to buy more debt, to implement yield curve control or something along those lines. Well, here it is right here. The Fed should buy more treasuries. This is what analysts are calling for right now. And you knew this ahead of time. Of course, these calls are going to get louder. Okay, no one wants a free market. They want the Fed to rig it. That's what we have. It's a rigged market. It's a rigged game. You know that. Again, more everywhere. This abysmal retail sales number today that really missed the mark by, I don't know, 500%. It's pretty epic. Unbelievable. And just so you know, real quick, AstraZeneca, the same company that's being blamed for causing blood clots in Europe, and they're banning the vaccine. Well, here in the U.S., we're buying 500,000 doses of it. Oh, yeah. It's great. Why don't we just kill everybody? It's unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up if you even try to, people. It's just crazy. And Moderna is, again, testing on children. I don't know. I'm obviously very against this, as you can see. Home builder confidence plunges, I'm reading the headline, as interest rates and lumber prices rise. Imagine my shock. Are you shocked? I don't think so, because you knew it was coming. I told you. Now here's another one. U.S. industrial production unexpectedly, you know it's always unexpected, plunges in February, and auto manufacturing crashed. Beautiful headline. But you see, you knew about this before time because you understand what's really going on here. You're not buying the propaganda, the lies, and the fake news. Here's this. This is just the best. Here's a headline for you. Inflation is a bigger risk to the bull market than even COVID-19. This deserves a big, fat duh. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's impossible to do. It's impossible to do. Now, this is something I was talking about all the time. This is Ray Dalio, billionaire investor. He's saying that investing in bonds has become, quote, really stupid. Well, why would you invest in a bond in a raging bull market engineered by the Federal Reserve? You got to be nuts. You got to be freaking nuts. So anyway, look, there's a couple of headlines. Let me just read you this one here. This is off of Yahoo Finance. You're going to love it. This is beautiful. The Fed keeps lying to us. Yahoo Finance. Go look it up for yourself or check it out. I posted a link on my Facebook page, on my Twitter feed. The Fed. I'm so scared. They're lying to us. What are we going to do? It's unbelievable, people. And here's another one. This is CNBC. The Fed must walk a fine line on Wednesday as financial markets hang in the balance. People, look, like I explained to you, tomorrow is huge, very big for this market. If the Fed hits on all the right points, this market will take off. If the market doesn't like what comes out of Yellowstane's mouth, the market's not going to like it. The 10-year yield is going to spike. Market doesn't like that. You know it. So tomorrow is really a pivotal day. In my opinion, the Fed is going to try desperately to reassure the market and promise the market that they're going to buy it all, that they're going to do whatever it takes to keep inflation in check and just continue to rig it. They're going to rig it all. And the market's going to love it. This is what the market wants to hear. You see, it's interesting. You and me, we want a real market. We want a free market. We want a free market economy. We don't have that. We have a Fed that has decided to rig the largest aspect of this market, which is the debt market, henceforth inflating a monster bubble, a Frankenstein monster bubble in the debt market, reinflate a housing bubble, hyperinflate a stock market bubble, cause distortions across the spectrum of asset classes, and that's what they're going to do. And that's what people seem to want here. They're getting what they're asking for. And in my opinion, yet again, this is going to be a terrible price to pay for this at one time. But the Fed isn't done. The Fed is in the process of buying it all. You have to understand. So as long as the market keeps going higher, okay, no one's going to give a damn until they do. You understand? People are looking at their 401k plans and it's beautiful. I'm a paper millionaire. I'm a paper millionaire. Look what it says here. Yeah, all that's going to just disappear. And then they're going to cry like this. What happened? That's what they're going to do. You know that. And I'm going to laugh. I'm literally going to sit back and laugh, honestly. Look, we know the game. We know how it's going to play out. I'm telling you, people, bet against this debt. Become your own central bank. That means holding hard assets. I don't care what JP Morgan or any other bank wants to do to precious metals. In my opinion, they're the best trades on the face of the earth. Silver especially, physical silver. Cryptocurrencies, I'm a raging bull. I don't care where Bitcoin is now. All I can tell you is this. If they don't regulate it, you haven't seen anything yet. Cryptos are going much, much higher. With regard to this market, the Fed's buying it all, people. They're buying it all and they're not done. So it's pretty simple. We got this covered. But it's going to be interesting tomorrow, let me tell you. And I cannot wait to talk about it. It's going to be just lovely. All right, look, I'm out of here. People, that's it. I love all of you a lot. I mean that from the heart. I'll see all of you tomorrow morning. And it's going to be a freak show.